So today I'm going to be discussing the unseen fights in Fairy Tail. Now these are the fights that we know that went down in the series. We know that they've occurred, but we haven't seen them actually in real time, or we just haven't seen them, period. So these are some of the fights that I want to see. If there's some stuff that I missed, make sure you guys tell me in the comment section down below. But let's go ahead and get into it. Now coming off, we got the dragons versus humans. Now we know that this war, and apparently it's what pretty much started the hate between the dragon. Well, this didn't start, but we know this is what escalated from the hate between the dragons and the humans. We don't know what the humans did. We don't know what the dragons did. We don't know which side is in the right or the wrong. So I can't wait until we actually do see the, I guess you could say, the fight between these two. And we also know that there's dragons teaming up and fighting on the side of the humans. So obviously there's some type of huge misunderstanding between both sides if we have dragons actually teaming up with humans. So yeah, me personally, I can't wait till we get to see the dragon versus human, basically like the dragon civil war. I can't wait till we see that stuff. Another fight is Acnologia versus his dragon. Now, this one is crazy because we know that Acnologia, he's the one who pretty much killed. We know that he killed off his own dragon, the one that taught him Dragon Slayer magic. So I want to see how that whole fight went down because let's be honest, the only people who we thought have killed the dragons were Sting and Rogue, and we know that that one was pretty much confirmed false. So the fact that we have somebody now in the series who is 100% confirmed to kill his own dragon, this is crazy. I want to see how that went down, how the whole confrontation will go down. Was the dragon, did he actually fight back, or did he just let him kill him? I want to see how that went down. We need to see that ASAP. Another one is Gray versus Frosch. Now, this one's kind of a little bit weird because we know that Future Rogue, he basically came down and he warned them that Gray, he's the one who ends up, that he does end up killing Frosch. But we know that that's pretty much been debunked now because this Gray in our timeline, he's actually nice to Frosch. He actually likes Frosch from what we've seen in the manga. So this one is kind of like, okay, now we know that Gray, he doesn't really kill Frosch in our timeline. But I would like to see what actually did drive Gray to kill Frosch in the future timeline, and how did he actually do it, because Frosch is such a random one. Like, of all people, why Frosch? We have people like Happy or Carla or even Panther Lily who are closer to him, but yet he chooses to kill Frosch. That's why it's a little bit weird. The next one is God Serena versus the Wizard Saints. Now, oh my god, we saw the 4 Wizard Saints, excluding God Serena. We saw the top 4 Wizard Saints just get demolished, and we didn't even get to see it on screen. I mean, we did get to see a little bit of the aftermath after they're beaten up brutally, but I just want to see how did this go down. Like, how did he demolish them so quickly? Yeah, those are the 4 Wizard Saints. They just got shitted on. The next one is Sting and Rogue versus Bradman. Now, this one was possibly one of the most embarrassing moments for Sting and Rogue, I'm gonna be honest, because they straight up got crucified. There's like, that was disgusting. With Sting, he got his whole mentality crushed. He was scared to fight. So yeah, I gotta see how that all went down, because Sting and Rogue, yeah, that wasn't a good sight for those two. Let's just be honest there. Another one is Gildarts versus Natsu in the past. I know some people, they might be thinking, okay, what the hell? You already know that Gildarts, he basically destroyed Natsu, but I want to see how the fight actually went down. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be honest, Natsu, he was making a whole bunch of progress when it comes to fighting Gildarts. I mean, before he couldn't really move him off his feet. Now he's actually able to move him a little bit. So I want to see what was the little baby steps that he was taking before. Like, did he make him use like 1 finger at one point, then he used 2 fingers? Then, you know, like, I just want to see Natsu's growth when it comes to getting on Gildarts' level. Now this one is kind of similar. This is Laxus versus Natsu. Now, we know that I'm obviously not talking about the big fight that they had, but it was said that Natsu and Laxus actually fought in the past, and Laxus completely destroyed him, and I want to see that even more. Now, I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm like a Natsu, like I just want to see Natsu get beat down, but I just want to see how Natsu progressed in the fight that he had previously with Laxus, because even though we did get to see Laxus kind of like one-shot him, like it was kind of like a joke, but at the same time it wasn't. But we know that Laxus, he was basically like toying with Natsu back when he was evil. But I want to see how that went down in the past, like just the whole confrontation and everything. And last but not least, you guys probably guessed it, Acnologia versus Gildarts. Now this fight, man, what more there even to say, because we know that these two, they went at it, and Gildarts, he ended up losing an arm, and seemingly Acnologia came away unscathed from it. Let's be honest, he didn't have any bruise or anything. Hell, I don't even think he remembered Gildarts' name, but we know that Gildarts, when he accepted the 100-year quest, he basically went to Acnologia, Mount Zonia, which a lot of people suspected to be Acnologia's home. I believe in that theory, but we know that he went there, he basically got his arm taken off. Now we don't know how long the fight lasted or anything, but we do know that Gildarts had to leave. So overall, that's basically it for these unseen fights in Fairy Tail. Which fights do you guys want to see that have been shown or that have been told to us but we haven't really seen? Comment what you guys see down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.